Welcome to the task 2 of the April challenge. So this time it seems that we're going to learn how to use the formulas. They have a brief description of the data types that exist in JSON, and I think this is because the net amount that comes from um, the sales order items are not really perceived as a number, and we're going to have some problems in formulas, so they teach us to manipulate it. So yeah, you should read this and we can start doing this. So the first thing they want us to do is to add a button that says sum top 20. So let's do it. Come here, and then the label is a static text, and that's it for now. And now they want us to put the sum of 20 items in the string hash formatted like this. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is to start grabbing 20 items. So we go back to the variables, the data variables, and in here in the paging, yeah, we put 20, save, and we can go back to the view, and let's launch this. And now if we go here, we should have 20 items exactly. Okay, now let's do this. So the first thing is to open the logic view, and we're going to use the set data variable, and we're going to connect the event. So here we want to data variable. No, I'm lying, it's not. We're going to use a data variable, but we want to set a app variable. Yeah, that's correct. So let's do it. Select which variable we're going to use, and it's the string to hash. Okay, and now the value that we want is going to be a formula. Okay, so the first thing they say is that they need, not the first thing, but the first symbol, it's going to be $1. So for that, we're just going to use the string $. And then they say that they want the sum of 20 items. So we can just say sum by key. And the object is data, our variable, and now the key name, that is net amount. And we should be able to have the results. Save this. Click. You need to see it blinking to know that the button works, but we still have 0. And the reason why is that they are not perceiving the values as numbers, so they aren't able to do the calculation of the sum here. So first we need to manipulate it, and by that I mean that we need to create a map, and we're going to use our sales order item, and then we're going to create the structure that we want, and the structure is my structure is just going to have the net amount, and I'm going to feed the net amount value. So basically the item is like it was a for each, and we are creating this JSON structure in the for each. So now we can use the sum by key again. Let's close this. So we have our data, and now we say the net amount and save and save. And now we have the value, but we don't have the commas or the dot for the decimal cases. And for that, we can use another formula that is called the format localized decimal. And it's going to require our location and the minimal of the decimal cases. We can put max, but I'm not going to put it. And save, and now we should have the desired result. And there it is. If I did everything correctly, this is the hash that I need to put in the website. So to continue, they want us to create a pie chart. But first, they want us to use a container for the pie chart. Right? Add a container. So let's add a container. And the container needs to be filled with the color white. So where can we do it? Here. Okay, perfect. So now we need to install the pie chart. There it is, install. And now we should have it here. Exactly. And we put it there. And we save. And there it is, the pie chart, or the space for it. Now, they want us to have this, and they just want the top 6 sales order items. So let's do it. So we go here on the properties, and in here in the chart data, we're going to use a formula, and possible results. Is this? Okay. So to start, we have to return a list, and the list must be something like this. X, the value, and y, that should be the amount. Let's just test this. Save, and we should have, yeah, exactly. So that's the data structure that we need to provide. So with this information, we just need to do basically more or less the same thing. So we need to create a map, and we're just going to use the top 6, and since it's already ordered, we just need to use the variable and tell that we want from 0 to 6, and that the structure of the map that the map is going to create is going to be X, and is going to use the material. So it's going to be the label, and the y is going to be the value. So number, and we're going to use the net amount. Like I said, when we are in the map, when we are in the second parameter. So the transform modulo, we need to we can use the item like it was a for each. So this is like the items, and this is the item. So net amount. Oops. We want the item net amount. And we can close. Close, no. What is missing? Missing closing parentheses. Oh, okay. Save, and we save, and we save. And now we have what is desired. And yeah, that's it.